जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। 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 यमुना तीरवनचारी। यमुना तीरवनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राधा माधव राधा माधव श्री राधे जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा जय सुदर्शन जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय जय प्रभुपादा 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 जय प्रभुपादा जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. So those who are watching and those who will watch, for all of them I am offering my humble obeisances at their feet. Hare Krishna. So today we are going to see one shloka from Bhagavad Gita. This class will be in English. So try to understand what Krishna wanted to say over here. Because as far as Bhagavad Gita is concerned, we think that Karma Yoga is the only solution given by Krishna, because Arjuna finally fought. So many people, they think that the Karma Yoga is a final advice by Krishna for all of us. So let us see what Krishna wanted to say in this last chapter of Bhagavad Gita, shloka number 65. Okay, so let us see. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaje mam namaskaru mamaivasyaasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaje mam namaskaru mamaivasyaasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaje mam namaskaru mamaivasyaasi satyam te Pratijani Priyosi me. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now what Krishna say here, always think of me, become my devotee. Always think of me, become my devotee. Worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I am telling you this because you are my very dear friend. Let us do some Mangalacharana. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shripado Bhaktivedanto Dande Swami Mahashaya Narayana Guru Shishya Sri Radha Krishna Nishtavan Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikai Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Desha Tarini Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayati Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So here Krishna is speaking, always think of me, then become my devotee. Worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus, what is this now? Thus you will come to me without fail. So why Krishna is speaking this? Because he says, Priyosi me. Krishna says, because Arjuna, I am speaking to this to you because you are my very dear friend. Earlier in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna spoke to Arjuna that you are my very dear friend, therefore you can understand this mysterious science of Bhagavad Gita. In 4th chapter, he says there. So here Krishna is okay. So here Krishna is saying that always think of me. This is a one way to become a Krishna consciousness, Krishna conscious. Because Sri Narad Muni also says, he says, "Ena kena prakarena mana Krishna niveshaya." By hook or crook, try to engage yourself in Krishna's service. In thinking of Krishna. Krishna is speaking the same thing here. Earlier in the Bhagavad Gita, he also spoke about that. He says, Sannyasa Adhyatma Chetasa, Mam Anusmaram Cha. He says that fight, but always think of me. By thinking me, you fight. So, there is a gradation of advices given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. So there is a advice, common advice for common people. Krishna spoke. If someone says that I don't want to chant Hare Krishna, I don't want to engage in Krishna's service, I don't want to do devotion, then for them Krishna says, you are, but try to understand, you are not this body, but you are spirit soul. So what you should do karma yoga. Even in the third chapter also he says about the devatas. So those who says that, because Krishna says in the third chapter, he says mukta sangha samachara यज्ञार्थ कर्मणो नेत्र लोकोयम कर्म बंधनात् तदर्थम कर्म कौंतेय मुक्त संग समाचार. He says, do your activity, do your karma in relation to me. यज्ञार्थ कर्म अन्यत्र, यज्ञार्थ कर्मणो नेत्र. Yajna, Yajna means Vishnu, Yajna means Krishna. So he says, do your prescribed duty in relation to me, Yajnartha. Otherwise, Anyatra, what will happen? Yajnartho karma no netra, lokoyam karma bandhana. You will get entangled in this world. And what is that entanglement? The entanglement is Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Dosha Anudarshana. As Sripad Shankaracharya also says, the greatest impediments in this material world is Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jatare Shainam. This is the greatest impediment. So Krishna also spoke like that. He says, Yajnartha karmanona yatra lokoyam karma bandhana. If you do not perform your duty in relation to me, then you will get entangled in this material world. And what is the quality of this material world? Krishna Vismrti. This is the greatest problem. Those who are in this material world, they cannot think of Krishna. Why? Because they are not performing their duties in relation to Krishna. Therefore, we are also feeling difficulty in remembering Krishna always. Krishna is speaking over here, Man mana bhava mad bhakto. Always think of me. Some devotee said me that Mahaprabhu's instructions are not practical. What Mahaprabhu said, Kirtaniya Sadahari. And Krishna is also speaking, always think of me. In Padma Purana also there is one shloka, Smartavyam Satatam Vishnor. Always think of Krishna. Always think of Vishnu. Do not forget him. Both sentences are directed towards one thing, and that is remembering Krishna always. Man mana, always think of me. Or Maya Arpita Manobuddhir. Offer your mind to me. Because mind is a cause of bondage, and mind is also cause of mukti. So, enakena prakarena, if we engage our mind in Krishna's service, then that mind become our greatest friend, and that mind itself liberate us. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, he wrote in Bhagavad Gita that why we are disturbed. Because there is no specific goal in front of our mind. Our mind is always flickering. He want to accept something, reject something, accept something, reject something. Sankalpa vikalpa, sankalpa vikalpa. This is the position of mind. And what is yoga? Samatvam yoga uchyate. And yoga means keeping equilibrium. Not exactly equilibrium, keeping mind stable. uh, in dhyana yoga adhyay chapter, it is there, samatvam yoga uchyate. For those who are jnani and dhyani and bhakta, for all of them, the mind should be stable. Hmm. Always think of me, Krishna is speaking here. So when this mind will be stable, when this mind will be stable, so that devotee was telling me Mahaprabhu's instructions are not practical, because he says kirtaniya sadahari. Uh, Same thing, manmana, always think of me. Then what is the answer for that? Sir, the answer is Mahaprabhu himself told when he says Tranadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnuna, Amanina Manadena, Kirtaniya Sadahari. The Kirtaniya Sadahari, remembering Krishna always 24 by 7 is possible when these four qualities you'll get. You'll gain these four qualities. That is Tranadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnuna. Tranadapi Sunichena. You must be humble than the blade of grass. Taroropi Sahishnuna. Tolerant as a tree. Amanina. Do not accept any man, samman, respect from others. Manada. Always be ready to give respects to others. If these four qualities you will have, no, then Kirtaniya Sadahari. Then it is possible to remember Krishna always. Manmana. That is possible. Now, the devotee again tell me, how is this possible? Be a Tranadapi Sunicha, be a Tarorapi Sahishna, a Manina, Manad. Because what we are doing is exactly opposite. Exactly opposite. Tranadapi Sunichana, we don't want to be a Sunicha, then Tarorapi Sahishnuna. We don't like to tolerate anything. And then Amanina, that is not possible for us. And Manada, again that is not possible. So he was saying that how is it possible to be having these four qualities? Then I said, Krishna Mahaprabhu uh, knows this is our condition. Therefore, he told us what he told. He told the first in the first verse of Shikshastakam, Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. If you perform Sankirtana, if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then it is possible. These four qualities will come. And you will be able to remember Krishna 24 by 7. Just you have to chant Hare Krishna. And if you are chanting Hare Krishna, then what Mahaprabhu said? He said, your dust over your mirror of your heart will get cleaned. Cheto darpana marjanam. Then bhava maha davagni nirvaparam. You will get relief from this davagni, this fire of material existence. You will get out of this. And he says later, what is that? Cheto darpana marjanam bhava maha davagni nirvapanam. Cheto darpanamarjanam bhavamahadavagni nirvapanam Shreyakairava chandrika vitaranam vidyavadho jivanam anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamrita swadanam Sarvatmasnapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Mahaprabhu spoke in this verse, there are 7 results by chanting Hare Krishna or by Sankirtana Yagya. And this Sankirtana Yagya is a Mahayagya. So Mahaprabhu told you will get 7 results. And first result is, what is that? Cheto Darpana Marjana. So when your Chitta, your consciousness will become pure, no? Then it is possible to remember Krishna always. Now our consciousness is now polluted by so many things. One of devotee in Matha, he was speaking like this. He was saying that when we will be able to do this Kirtaniya Sadahari, or when we will be able to focus our mind on Krishna, focus our mind on holy name 24 by 7, as Krishna is instructed in this verse, Man Mana, he says, as long as we are on this bodily platform, it is impossible. This bodily platform means what? This bodily platform means I am this body. I am this body, and those swajana, those who are related with this body are mine. So this is ahanta and mamata. Ahanta means I am this body, and mamata means those swajana. Arjuna also says, Drashtvatu swajanam Krishna. These are my relatives. So those relatives, or anyone or anything which gives pleasure to me, immediate pleasure, prayer, those people or those things are of mine. This is mamata. And both this ahanta and mamta, both this ahanta and mamta are related with this body. So as long as there is ahanta and mamata, it is not possible to concentrate on Krishna's name. So therefore we are struggling very hard. Therefore Krishna spoke in the second. He instructed for all of us that firstly try to understand you are not this body, but you are pure spirit soul. So we have to come to this platform. Arjuna could not able to come to that platform. Therefore Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita to bring Arjuna to the platform of Atma, to the platform of soul. And he was instructing Arjuna, do karma yoga, then jnana, dhyana. So if you have to get on to the ladder of jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, or even bhakti, what you have to do, or Krishna was instructing that we have to come to this platform of Atma, na shochati, na kankshati. So those who are on the platform of Atma, they neither lament nor hanker anything in this material world. Therefore, this Tranadapi Sunicha Tarodapi Saishna Amanina Manat Kirtani Sadari, this can be attained by constantly chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Now the devotee is speaking me that it is not possible to even chant properly. What can be the answer? The answer is you have to surrender to Guru. I asked him, did you take an initiation? He said, no sir, I didn't take any initiation. Then first of all you have to go, surrender to Guru, surrender to his lotus feet, and take initiation. Because as long as we are not accepting any bona fide spiritual master, then whatever we are doing is a sukruti. Some, they counsel the devotees in the devotee care system, but they himself is not initiated by any guru. So what can we say in this regard? Shastra says why he is not accepting spiritual master, because there is no sukruti. Sukruti means bhakti unmukhi sukruti. Bhakti unmukhi sukruti. So if you are not accepting any spiritual master, and if you are chanting, if you are giving service to temple and so many things, all this will be counted as a sukruti. And when the sukruti will be sufficient, then you will Krishna will take you to Sadguru, and then you will get initiated and your bhakti will start. So first of all we have to connect with the spiritual master, connect with the devotees, and then we have to tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upaдаkshanti te jnanam jnanina tattva darshana. We have to surrender to Guru's lotus feet, we have to provide him service, and then with humble mood we have to ask our question. That same devotee, he was asking me those questions. No, you have to go to spiritual master, render service, and with the folded hand in humble mood you have to ask this question: Gurudev, What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said is feeling impractical for me. It is not possible to be a Kirtaniya Sadahari. It is not possible to be a Tranadapi Sunijena Tarorapi Saishnu Amanina Manat. Uh, and it is even not possible to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra constantly. What can I do? Then the Guruji, Guru Maharaj will guide you, and you have to go as per Guru's instruction. And if you are going as per Guru's instruction, spiritual master's instruction, then slowly, this anartha will get out. This anartha will get out of you. And then there is a chitta shuddhi. Chitta shuddhi. And what is chitta ashuddhi? Ashuddhi means if we are in the this duality of this material world. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, labha labho, jaya jayo, victory, defeat, man, apman, insult, respect, sukha dukkha, all these are dualities. So as long as we are under this duality of this material world, we are counted as ashuddha, impure. And as long as we are impure, there is no possibility to be a kirtaniya sadahari. So we have to become a shuddha, pure. And therefore Mahaprabhu said, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Now our Chetana is polluted by this Dvandva. Our Chetana is polluted by this Dvandva. And Mahaprabhu has given the solution for that. Chant Hare Krishna under the Guru's guidance, under the senior Vaishnava's guidance, and then it is possible. If you are not having Vaishnava Priti means a love towards Vaishnava. Mahaprabhu came with three missions. First is Jivadaya, and Namaruchi, Jivadaya, and Vaishnava Seva. So if we are not aligned ourselves with these three things, then what kind of Vaishnava we are? If we are not serving Vaishnavas, then what kind of Vaishnava we are? So Vaishnava Seva, then Jivadaya. Jivadaya means Jare Dako Tare Kahi Krishnera Upadesha. So we have to instruct those who we meet, instruct them about the Upadesha of Bhagavata, Gita advices from Bhagavata, Bhagavad Gita. That is actually Jivadaya. If you are taking hours and hours of class, teaching them something unrelated with bhakti, and after completion of this seminar, if the public do not understand what kind of that seminar was of psychology or was of bhakti, so this is actually Jiva Hinsa. Jiva Daya means instruct them directly that chant Hare Krishna and be happy. This is actually Jiva Daya. Mahaprabhu came with this mood and mission. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori. He came to bestow the greatest benediction which was never given before. Not by even Krishna, not by any of his avatars, Nrsimha, Kurma, Varaha, no one. Only Mahaprabhu came to give that Jivadaya, greatest benediction, Anarpita Chirim Chirat. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kari, Swaparshadasya Dhama, Saha Avatari. And he came along with his Dhama, along with his Parikara, Nitya Parshada, Siddha, devotees. He came along with his Dham, along with his Parikara to bestow that greatest benediction. And if we and the greatest benediction is this love of Godhead, Krishna Priti, Krishna Prema. So that is only possible because Krishna is speaking here in this Bhagavad Gita, Man Mana, focus your mind onto me. In the next immediate verse he says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayasami Ma Shuchaha. He says, Mama Ekam Sharanam Vraja, Mama Ekam Sharanam Vraja and Nama Ekam Sharanam Vraja, both are same. There is no difference. Krishna says, Mama Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Sarva Dharman Parityajya, whatever I said to you, Arjuna, out of mercy he is speaking. This shloka, Manmana Bhav Mad Bhakta and the Sarva Dharman Parityajya, he is speaking only out of mercy. These two shlokas. These are golden shlokas, Sara of Bhagavad Gita. So focusing on a Nama Prabhu is difficult because we are impure. You know, what is that impurity? Because we are in this dvandva. Uh, we don't like something, we like something, we accept something, we reject something, we accept some person, reject that person. This is actual duality. So we have to get out of this. And the when we will get out of this, we will surrender to the Guru. So Guru is a pivot in this. So we have to surrender to Guru, and we have to provide Vaishnava Seva. What Mahaprabhu's mood? Vaishnava Seva. And Namaruchi. Then you will get the Namaruchi. So Namaruchi, Vaishnava Seva. These two things are very important. And then Jivadaya. These three things. So if you do Jivadaya, Vaishnava Seva, Vaishnava Preeti, if you do not have any kind of taste in performing devotion, no, simply the senior devotee says, engage yourself in Vaishnava's Seva. Serve the devotees. Simple. If you serve the devotees, no, if you have Vaishnava Preeti, then automatically everything you will get in the devotion. This Namaruchi, interest you will get in the devotion. So Jivadaya and this Vaishnava Seva, then you will get Namaruchi. So Namaruchi means at that state that Cheto Darpan Marjana will happen. He will get out of this anartha, and then there will be Nishtha and Ruchi, Mahaprabhu says. So here Krishna speaks, Manmana Bhav Mad Bhakta, offer, always think of me. And that can be only possible when we get out of anartha, when there is a ruchi. At the state of ruchi, no, Nishtha Ruchi, you will get taste in the Harinam. And slowly you will get into Asakti stage. And at the stage of Asakti, it is not possible that mind will wander here and there. No. Even at the stage of Nishtha and Ruchi, you have to apply your intelligence to bring back that mind again onto the Harinam. But at the level of Asakti, no, the mind will spontaneously engaged onto the Harinam. That will happen in Asakti. And at the level of Asakti, all the anarthas and all the aparathas except Vaishnava aparadha, that will remain. Vaishnava aparadha, the trace of Vaishnava aparadha is remain even at the bhava stage, even at the level of Vastu Siddhi. At the level of Nitya Parikara Siddhi, no, all these aparadhas, the trace of aparadhas will vanish. Atyantika Nivrutti will be there. So, let us focus again on this verse. Manmana Bhav Mad Bhakta, always think of me. That will be possible. If we surrender to Guru and serve Vaishnava. Second, Bhava Mad Bhakta. Then you will automatically become the Krishna's Bhakta, devotee of Krishna. Then Matta Yaji, devotee, this is the general word we are using very loosely. Just like we sometimes use word Ananda. I am getting Ananda. Brish, Ananda. So the Ananda word is actually, there is no Ananda in this material world. So what Mahaprabhu is speaking in the first verse of Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, no, he spoke Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam. That Ananda is different, and what we are speaking Ananda, that is different. So the word devotee and the Ananda and sometimes Prema, these words are being loosely used interchangeably. Okay, so here Krishna says Mad Bhakta. Krishna is not speaking that you become devotee of someone else. Why shall he spoke like this? This is a final instruction of Krishna. Final instruction. He spoke so many things in Bhagavad Gita earlier, but he is now saying, Arjuna, give up all this and always think of me, become my devotee. Be my devotee. Rather than to become devotees of Devata. Because those who do not want to surrender to Krishna, this Devata Puja, worshipping demigods, this is avidhi purvakam. Krishna also spoke in Bhagavad Gita. Now become a Krishna's devotee. Then Matayaji. Then worship me. then seva, uh, because devotee, only devotee can serve Krishna, only devotee can serve Guruji. uh, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he says the bhakti begins at the when you have a bhava. There must be sambandha jnana, and with that sambandha, when we will serve to Krishna, no, that is actually bhakti. Ah, so Matayaji means worshipping Krishna, serving Krishna is only possible when we will get out of this anartha and when we will have this sambandha jnana. Therefore, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj says we must take initiation, diksha mantra from spiritual master, and that diksha mantra means Gayatri. So Gayatri will help us to establish sambandha with Krishna. And along with the Gayatri, when we will chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then as Mahaprabhu said, Japite Japite Haila Pagal, then we will get intoxicated with Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But for that reason, Gayatri is needed. Gayatri will help us to elevate from this material consciousness. And when we will get out of this anartha, then Matyaji, then we can serve Krishna. And then Mam Namaskuru. Namaskuru, Namaskuru, Nama means surrendering to Krishna, because he used here word namaskuru, and the meaning of that word namaskuru he will speak in the next sloka. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Mam ekam sharanam vraja. That is namaskar. Simply by folding hands, that is not a namaskar. Namaskara means you have to surrender your ego, everything, unto the Guru's lotus feet, or to whom you are offering your obeisances. So these four things are very important. Krishna says, always think of me, then become my devotee, then worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Then what will happen? Mami vasyasi satyam te. I am speaking truly. He is speaking, he is giving assurance for all of us. And what is that assurance? You will come to me. He spoke he said in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, he uh, instructed Arjuna that get out of this duality, get out of this moha, uh, and you will also come to, then you will come to my dhama, na tad bhashyate suryo na shashanko na pavaka. He said in that verse. So again, he's giving us assurance that mam ivasyasi satyam te. You will come to me without fail. This is 100% guarantee given by Krishna. But for that reason, you have to think of Krishna, become Krishna's devotee, worship Krishna, and offer your homage to Krishna. Then Krishna is speaking, then you will come to me without fail. 100% guarantee is given by Krishna over here. Pratijani Priyosime. Why he is speaking all these things to Arjuna? Because Priyosime, you are very dear to me. Arjuna is in a Sakhya Rasa. He is in Sakhya Rasa. But now, by the Krishna's arrangement, Arjuna is playing the role of Baddha Jiva. He is, everything is asking to Krishna on our behalf, so that we can get benefited. Arjuna cannot get into Maya. Don't even think of this. Some people, they say, Arjun, in Marathi they say, Arjun mohograsta zala. How can Arjun get illusioned? Mahatmanastu mam partham daivim prakritim ashrita. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. He says, my devotees are always under the Mahatma. They are Mahatma. Mam partham daivim prakritim ashrita. They are always under the Yoga Maya. How they can come under the Mahamaya? No, Arjuna never get illusioned by Mahamaya. He was, and will be always under the Yoga Maya. Nitya Siddha Parikara, never fall down from spiritual plane. That is what is a Nitya Siddha Parikara. So Arjuna is a Nitya Siddha Parikara. He is in a Sakhya Rasa. He is a Premi Bhakta. Therefore, he says, you are very dear to me. So through Arjuna, Krishna is giving us assurance. How can we attain Krishna? How can we attain love of God? How can we get a taste in Krishna's name? How can we see Krishna? How can we experience his Dhamma? How can we experience his Parikara? Everything will be revealed if we have these four things. Manmana, Bhavamad Bhakta, Matayaji, Mam Namaskara. then it is possible that we can experience all these things in even in a Mahamantra. And again he immediately he says, Sarva Dharman Parityaj, Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraj. Here he says that this will be happen only if you surrender to me. Because if you are not surrendering to Krishna, then it is not possible to always think of him, then Bhavamat Bhakta, becoming his devotee, then Matayaji, worshipping him. So this Namaskuru, he said in this verse, no, 65, the meaning is Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mamekam Sharanam. Namaskar means Sharanam. We have to uh, Sharanapatti. So Krishna is asking Arjuna to give up everything and just surrender unto me. So Mamekam Sharanam Vraja and Namekam Sharanam Vraja, both things are same. Surrendering to Krishna and surrendering to Nama Prabhu, both are same. Therefore, while chanting, we should manmana. We have to concentrate our mind on a name. Then Madhbhakta, that Nama is also Prabhu. Nama Prabhu, there is no abhinnatvat Nama Namino. There is no difference between Krishna's name and himself. Therefore, this verse can be also applied to Nama Prabhu. Manmana, then Madhbhakta, Matayaji, Mam Namaskuru. Namaskuru means we have to surrender to Nama Prabhu. So that devotee was asking me, how is it possible? No, surrender to Nama Prabhu. Ah, pray to Nama Prabhu. Please, Nama Prabhu, get me out of these anarthas. Engage me in your service. I don't know. I am a fallen. I don't know how to even surrender. I am a papi. I am a neech, mischievous. Just like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Amar Jivan Sada Paperat Nahika Punnera Lesha. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Amar Jivana Sada Paperat. My life is full of sin, committing aparadha, so many, full of anarthas. Amar Jivana Sada Paperat Nahika Punnera Lesha. There is no trace of punya, piety. He also says, Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punyam. There is no trace of punya, therefore I don't have a faith in Govinda, his Nama and his devotees. So, therefore, we have to surrender to Nama Prabhu. We have to pray to Nama Prabhu. And in that mood, if we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantrana, then definitely there will be Chetu Darpanamarjanam. Then we will get out of this duality. Then our mirror of our heart will get cleansed. And then we will able to test Krishna Nama. Okay. So, what is this? Okay. So, let concludes, okay, what we saw. We have taken this verse, Manmana Bhavamad Bhakta Matayaji Mam Namaskuru. Mam Ivasyasya Satyam Te Pratijani Priyosime. In this shloka, Krishna is giving us assurance that you will come to me, you will attain me without fail. Why Krishna is speaking to Arjuna? Because Arjuna is his dear friend. So he is giving the key to enter into Bhagavata Dhama. And what is that key? Manmana, always think of me. Mad Bhakta, become my devotee. Matayaji, worship me. Mam Namaskuru, offer your homage unto me. So this will only be possible if we surrender to Krishna, if we surrender to his name, because the name and Krishna, they are non-different. They are non-different. Mamekam Sharanam Vraja, Namekam Sharanam Vraja, both are same. But for that reason, first we have to go to the bona fide spiritual master. Then, as Krishna says in 4th chapter, if I am not wrong, he says, serve that person, Tattvadarshi Bihi. We have to surrender to the lotus feet of spiritual master. We have to serve them, and with a folded hand, we have to ask our questions to Guru Maharaj. Then Guru Maharaj will guide us how to do bhajana. And by accepting spiritual master and serving under his guidance, slowly, slowly we will get out of this anartha. As Mahaprabhu said, Chaito Darpan Marjanam. Then dust on our heart will get cleansed and we will able to see clearly. Hmm. So, and then Krishna says, Mama Ivasyasi Satyam Te. Then you will come to me without fail. So these things we discussed in this today's lecture. I just wanted to announce one thing, because we are in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this Gaudiya Sampradaya, and we have so many questions in our mind. Sometimes we ask those questions to the devotees. Sometimes they may answer, or our questions may remain unanswered. So, for that reason, if you have any question in this line of Mahaprabhu, Gaudiya Sampradaya, about Gaudiya Sampradaya, then Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur answered all those questions in only one book, and that is Jaiva Dharma. So that Jaiva Dharma is available in Marathi language for Marathi people. So those devotees, if they want that book, they can contact me, phone me or WhatsApp me on this number 9673873664. You will get that book. Okay. So let us Satyam Tiprijane. Okay. So those who will watch, or those who are watching, for all of them, I offer my obeisances at their feet. वाछाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. I am trying to have a classes in Marathi in morning. I have that morning schedule, not schedule actually. Whenever I get time, I am giving that lecture in Marathi language at morning, and whenever I will get time at the evening, I will give it in English language. So if possible, be there. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,